Oh my gosh, EDUT 501. I'm so excited to be your first instructor at Concordia University. My name is Joseph Clark, and I've been with Concordia for about a year or so now. And this is my first time being a part of 501, and I'm so excited to be a part of that. And so this welcome video is going to be a little bit longer because I'm going to try to walk you through some stuff that gives you a broad view of the course. And I'm going to try to post more videos than typically I do in some of the other courses, just to try to help you start off on the right kind of path. I am coming to you from a hotel room in Napa, California. I am at the Fall Q Conference. If you've never been to any Q event, they're great events. If you can ever get to one, you should definitely go. On Twitter, you can follow most of the Q activities with hashtag WeAreQ, and Fall Q is hashtag Fall Q. In the Sacramento region, where I'm from, it's hashtag CapQPLN. So, as this course goes through, I will share lots of resources and ideas with social media to try to get you guys going. I like to start every week with a quote from a movie or a book or something from pop culture. And this one is from the character George in the book, How Do You Know? And it's, we are all just one small adjustment away from making our lives work. And I love the idea of this quote in that little bitty changes can make huge impacts. And so when you think about, if you're flying from San Francisco to Washington, D.C., and the pilot was off by 1 degree, instead of being in D.C., you would be in Baltimore. And so you've made an adjustment in your lives. You are starting a small adjustment that seems huge right now, but it really, before you know it, your program will be over and you'll be thinking, where did this time go? And so I'm really excited to be a part of this. And so I'm going to walk you through some different things. So just a broad overview is here. You have 5 assignments in this first class. There's more work than that. And we're going to go through that from week to week. You'll get a lot more details on that, but these are your major assignments. You have a social media starter kit, a paper on elements of 21st century education, a CITI online certificate training, and that's for research purposes, creating an infographic, and then a collaborative presentation, which is a group presentation. So I'm gonna go through. We're gonna pop into the Meet Your Instructor area first, and so this is a little bit about me. This video will go right here where this placeholder is. I like to do the video with the document posted, the announcement posted. This is my cell phone. You can call me or text me. I will get back to you as quickly as I can, within a day for sure, but usually within a couple hours. My Concordia email is always available, joseph.clark@cui.edu. And then at Twitter and Voxer, I'm at Clark's Room. And you can always follow me there, and you can reach out via Voxer for questions. A little bit about me. I'm an assistant principal in the Sacramento area. I've been doing that for about 6 years now. Before that, I was a high school CTE graphic design and studio recording teacher. I've worked in locked prison facilities and in affluent areas, and so I've kind of been all over the place in the kind of communities I've worked in. Personally, I have an amazing wife who puts up with a lot from me, and 2 amazing daughters who keep me on my toes. And I just love hanging with them and spending time with them. If you are not tired of already listening to my voice, you can watch this little video that talks a little bit more about me and where I put all my resources online. And I do a lot of posting on social media, on podcasts and blogs. And so there's more about me there and a little bit more about my background. So that's Meet Me. And now I'm going to pop over to the syllabus and textbook area. Here's your syllabus. We'll go through that in just a minute. You have 2 textbooks for this course. They used to have more than that, but they pared it down a little bit. And so a great book, Creative Schools by the amazing Sir Ken Robinson. We're going to be hearing a lot from him, not only through his book, but also through some videos, this course, and then Creating a Google Apps Classroom. So these are both really good books that aren't very expensive compared to some of the books in your other classes. And then you also will want to get the APA manual. For a lot of students, APA is one of the harder parts of doing papers in this program, is making sure It's written to meet the APA standards, and so you definitely want that reference guide, or find some websites that you trust and can really get you what you need as far as APA goes. So I'm going to pop over to the syllabus. First thing I'll tell you is when you're in the syllabus, it's a lot easier to navigate if you go to view and go show document outline. This is going to let you jump around very quickly to different sections. And so the syllabus is really set up week to week. They're all color coded. You have your outcomes, videos, your weekly message or devotion, your discussion board questions. Everything's hyperlinked through there. And so from week to week, you're going to find everything you need, not only in the syllabus, but a lot of places. So I'll show you that as well. We like to put information all over the place, so it's really easy for you to get to, so you're not lost. If you go to course policies, there's two really to focus on, though you really do need to read through all of these. The big one is late assignments. If you turn in assignment late, it's really not going to be graded unless there's something going on. And in that situation, you want to reach out to me, you want to contact me and tell me what's going on. But Concordia, there's a couple things that they don't practice mastery assignments, meaning you turn in a paper, it gets revised, or it gets graded, and you revise it and you turn it in again. It's really, you do your best work the first time. And then also for late work, it should be turned on time unless you've made other arrangements for me. And it talks about what that looks like and why things could be allowed to be late. So that's our syllabus. I will tell you, going through the weeks, I'm not going to go week by week, but I am going to show you just a little bit. So we're going to pop into week one. There's some amazing videos in this course from week to week to week. Bing Cogswell, David Platt, John Carippo, Tracy Bond. There's all these amazing educators that are on the West Coast that do some crazy things. And so they've done a really good job of not only putting the great reading in there, but also putting different videos from different educators. And so you can watch those videos right in the dash or in the classroom here. You don't have to pop out, but you can if you want to see it full screen. And so every week is going to be laid out the same. And I'm going to go over the weeks in the week one video, but I just wanted to make sure that you knew that there's a lot of content in here that's really good. The optional self-paced lessons are very, very good. I mean, the button looks kind of old school, but when you click into that, there's great information in there. And then, there's always information saying, hey, here's what's coming up in the next couple weeks. And so I am going to pop over. We went through Meet Your Instructor. We went through the syllabus and textbooks. And now I want to pop into the announcements. And I know it's getting a little long, but there's so much to go through. So I want to make sure you get all the information you need to kind of start. Within the first week, I'm going to call everyone and just introduce myself to you personally. So don't freak out if you get a call from a number you don't recognize. If I leave a message, you don't need to call me back, but you're more than welcome to. And once again, you can email, text, or call anytime when you need something. So I've already posted some stuff on announcements, and I really am going to scroll to the bottom, and I would really like you to go through all of these because it's going to set you up for success, and that's really my goal here. So besides on the syllabus, assignments are posted in, let me scroll back up. The assignments are going to be posted in the syllabus. They're going to be posted on announcements. Within each week, you're going to see assignments and due dates. And then if you go to the submit assignment area, you're going to see all the assignments. So things are in lots of different places. That's because people access information differently, and we want to provide that for you. And then I also created a Google Doc that I embedded into the announcement area here. And so these are live links, and I do this for all my classes. It's got the assignments, and then it's got the discussion board questions. And really, for me, I'm super linear, and I love to see things in tables like this, where here's week 2, this is assignment 1, and it's due on this date. In week 3, we have this assignment, and it's due on this date. And the discussion questions are the same thing. Your initial is due on Wednesdays, and your responses are due on Sundays. I'm sorry, not Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. And so hopefully that's helpful for some of you. You can open it up in into your Google Drive and put a star on it, and it'll be easy for you to find. This next one is looking at document outline and header, and it's a video to kind of walk through when I popped open this show document outline and how to set this up. It just makes it really easy for your reader to jump around in these documents because they can get to different areas in a much faster way. And so it's a screenshot or a screencast showing you how to do that. The next one, this to me is a non-negotiable. You need to watch this. One of the hardest things for students to do consistently from week to week when submitting is putting their sharing rights to the right setting. So their professor, instructor, peer, classmate, whoever it may be, whoever they're sharing that document with can access it. Weekly, I have to send emails to students and say, hey, I know you submitted on time, but I can't read it because you haven't shared it in the appropriate way. So definitely watch this video. It's not very long. It's a couple minutes long, and it's going to show you how to make sure to turn on your sharing settings so I can access it and anyone else who needs to access it can. And then this last video is about 7-8 minutes long, and it goes over Grammarly, which is an amazing tool that Concordia pays for you as a student. And I'll just tell you right now, if you get in the process or in the habit of submitting your paper to Grammarly before you turn it in, you are not going to have issues with grammar and context and conventions and all that kind of good stuff. So it's well worth your 7 minutes to go through that and watch that. And you're going to find a lot of those tools in the writing studio, and so, or in the library resources. So please take the 15 minutes to go through these videos, because it's going to set you up to be successful moving through this course. And finally, there are 5 assignments. The last one is a group assignment, and so you'll be working on that as a group. I will get those group information out to you. So these are what's going to be in your gradebook along with the discussion questions. When you go into other weeks, and once again, I'll talk about this in more detail in the week-to-week video, you're going to see these areas. Let me scroll down here. This is a great video, by the way. You're going to scroll down to this collaborative exercise, and you see add a group list. I'm going to be making groups it's not every week, but almost every week that you have a collaborative exercise, and I'll paste that group list right here. And that way you know, because these are not the same groups as the week 8 assignment. That's the group assignment. These are collaborative exercises that you will do within the Blackboard classroom. And so I will get into more detail into that as we go through it. But video is getting long. I know this, and I want to make sure that you guys don't get overkill with the welcome video and all the other videos. The last thing I say is, once again, I'm so excited to be a part of 501 and to be a part of the start of your journey here at Concordia and your learning journey to become a better teacher, leader, or administrator, TOSA, program specialist, whatever your goals are for being in this program. I'm glad I can be a part of it. And once again, I can just urge you to reach out if you need anything through text, through email, Twitter, Voxer, Smoke Signal, however you want to get that information to me. I'm here to help support you and start your Concordia journey off on the right foot.